What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Jay Budokai, and today we are talking about Invincible versus, because the other day I did just talk about 2XKO versus Marvel Tokan. Talking about those games are getting a lot of hype right now, and now I want to talk about Invincible versus. I touched on this game a little bit in that video, but I want to give this game its own like dedicated video because I feel like it's been falling to the wayside compared to those other two games when it comes to the hype. And like, is this game hype, man? I want to know how y'all feel. Like, do y'all feel like this game is hype, or is it a little, you know, is it dying down to y'all? Is it not that cool? Is it something we're not that excited for? I haven't really seen crazy gameplay. I've seen all the trailers. I've seen a little bit of gameplay, of course, from Max playing it that little bit on his channel, right? For Twitch and talking to the developers. Or was that just Marvel Tokan he did that? Am I tripping? Let me know, because I thought he has some Invincible up there, but I wanted to watch the high level gameplay. So we're gonna run this and I'm gonna talk about the game a little bit, because the game does look cool. Like, the game does look like it would be fun to play and be an enjoyable, like, you know, game. It just kind of gives me Mortal Kombat vibes, and I don't really like Mortal Kombat in the way that game plays at all. But I know it's made by the people that made Killer Instinct, right? So that gives me some hope, because people put a lot of love on Killer Instinct. They say those games are great, and I never got to play Killer Instinct. I never tried that game out, and I never like really seen a lot on that game either. But it does have cool clips, you know. There's big FGC clips with Killer Instinct and stuff, and this game being made by the same people does intrigue me, as well as it being a tag fighter. We're in such a golden age when it comes to tag fighters that is kind of insane, but I'm excited for it. I did really like Dragon Ball Fighters. That was the first tag fighter I really got into, so I'm excited to finally have some more to really play and like try out. But this game does seem like exciting. Like, it does seem really cool, and it makes me excited to see how this game will play once you get your hands on it. Like, there's some meter, there's some break, and it's looking like there is active tag. Let me see, because it keeps looking like there might be, like, he's breaking there with his character, but he didn't tag out. And it looks like a lot of the characters have armor moves and stuff. Did we get like a gameplay overview of this, like talking about how the game will work and stuff yet? Because I want to know those armor moves are universal, or if just some characters have some. Because I know in Omni-Man and in Battle Beast's trailer, they have a bunch of armor moves, so you don't really see that a lot in the other characters. I'm sad Rex isn't on either of these teams, because Rex looks super cool. I really did like his trailer and the personality they showed a lot with Rex. Rex grew on me a lot as the show went on, so he's probably gonna be on my team. Mark, I mean, like, Mark is just sick. Mark is always cool seeing him, bro. But yeah, I just really want to know what people are thinking about this game, because Marvel Tokan and 2XKO has been all over the place. Those are the games everyone's super excited for. And one thing people have been giving a lot of criticism for this game is the graphics. People are saying it don't look the best, give you PS2 vibes or whatever. Y'all have not played a PS2 game in forever. I'm just going to say that right now. As someone that frequently plays PS2 games, this does not have PS2 graphics. This is like, maybe, like, if y'all said PS4, I might let you slide. Like, PS4 first came out, I might be like, okay, you know, I might be able to let you say that. But PS4, this looks better than even the PS3, I'd say, you know. But this game does seem like it'd be fun. It doesn't look super slow. Like, actually watching the gameplay, the game does seem pretty fast paced, and looks like there's a lot of cool combos and stage transitions as well. Speaking of that, we literally get one, and I'm a fan. I don't mind stage transitions. I know a lot of people hate like wall breaks and stage transitions when it comes to Arc System work and how they make their games. I really don't mind it. I really don't. I know the corner is a big thing when it comes to a lot of fighting games. Obviously, you know, the corner is where you get to get your biggest combos and your craziest mix, because the enemy has nowhere to go. But at the same time, I don't mind some innovation, like the main game being the nooch. But this game does seem like there is a corner. Like, the stage transitions look like they only happen with supers. Okay, speaking of a super, I don't know how I keep doing this. His does look sick. Is it gonna get like super bloody because it kills? Ooh, yeah, head gone. That's fire. That's fire. Like, this game's presentation is great. Like, I feel like we're hating on it a little too much. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We're hating on this game a little too much. It's awesome looking. Okay, we got some Rex gameplay coming through here. Oh, okay. Got the little intros that are sick. But this is my concern. A lot of the characters in Invincible are just like brawly flyers. Not brawly flyers necessarily, but just brawly dudes in general. Like, we don't really have a lot of people with true like martial arts training and stuff like that. So it makes me feel concerned about how they're going to play, and how if it's going to feel a little similar with all the characters, especially when it comes to Bulletproof and Mark, aka Invincible. Let the Bulletproof do some stuff. I'm trying to see what he can do, bro. Who playing Bulletproof, bro? It must be his first time on the sticks. Do something. Already switched down to Rex. I was saying I want to see some Rex, but it being on the guy on the left makes me a little concerned. You might not see anything that crazy. This video is high level gameplay, so maybe he's just getting tuned up. He's turning up right now. Let me see something, Rex. I'm trying to see what this character can do, man. It's not looking like if he's like rush down or if you want to be ranged or is he like a balance. Well, that was a little switch out. Was that like just you can switch while you're doing your super, which is really cool. He just did a little counter into switch out. Like, I don't know, man. I'm excited for all these team fighters. All these team fighters really seem like they're gonna have something different to bring to you. So like, they all look like they have their own feel. Like this game looks like the classic 3v3. It doesn't look like it has active tag, so it looks like it's just a regular, you know, tag fighter where you have to switch in and out forcibly without having to call it, not forcibly but like manually, not mid assault or whatever, or assist call, assault, mid assist call or whatever. But and while 2xKO and Marvel Tokon, 2xKO, yeah, you know, has the active tag and the extra person on your team can be another player. And in Marvel Tokon being the 4v4 and you switch out, and the way you get other people is by throwing, and slowly as the match goes on you get more characters. Like all of these tag fighters really seem like they're going to bring something different from the table, and that's what a good amount of you guys were saying as well in the comments. Like I had a couple people saying that, you know, Marvel Tokon is giving something different than 2xKO, so they're pretty sure that the games will be able to live together, you know. And I can get behind that. I can totally agree that both these games, or all three of these games, can find their own markets and find their own player base. My problem I'm worried about is Invincible VS just getting overshadowed, you know. Those other two games have so much staying power, being Marvel and League of Legends, that, you know, this game might not get a lot of love. So I want to talk about it. I'm really hype about Invincible VS. I know my channel isn't super big, so me talking about it's not that crazy, but the more people talk about it, the better. You know, we got Max talking about this game a lot, and some people like, you know, Sajam and Diaphone do say their things on it every now and then, but they have been really focused on 2xKO and Marvel Tokon, as in those guys seem like, you know, they're excited for 2xKO because the concept for that might be amazing in the overflow and the crossover of a bunch of creators when that game comes out. But Invincible VS, bro, it has potential. Like this game looks like it's going to be fun. I wonder when it's going to come out. Like, I don't know how far along they are in this game, but it looks like they have a good amount of their, like, how they want the game to work, because I mean these full battles look awesome. But you know, you could have said the same last year about about 2xKO, you know, and they've changed a lot of that game when it comes out, or where it's at now. So, you know, I don't want to speak too soon on this, but I want, you know, I want a beta for this game. Honestly, I'm happy Marvel Tokon's getting a beta. I got to play that, but I really want to play this game because I don't know how this game feels at all. Like, even sometimes Mortal Kombat can look a little fast, but when you play that game, you're like, it's kind of stiff. Like Mortal Kombat feels stiff to me, man. Like, I don't know. I just do not enjoy that game, and I hope this game doesn't feel like Mortal Kombat, because it kind of looks like it with the same kind of hit stop and the gore. You know, maybe I'm just giving it too much similarities. You know, maybe I'm giving up too much. Damn, the head explosion on the fucking Izuna drop. The primary lotus. Shout out you if you know the primary lotus. The game looks good, man. The game looks good. Like, I'm hyped for this game. I'm excited. I think not Marvel. I think Invincible VS does have somewhere to be. It does have a staying power. I just hope, you know, I don't know. I'm just afraid this game is going to be the game that gets the least amount of love and the least amount of support. Because we haven't heard any crazy like, oh, we're going to support this game for years. But I know the guys behind it are passionate dudes. They're guys that love fighting games. I mean, Killer Instinct is one of the most read about fighting games that people talk about when it comes to the way the game worked. So yeah, I'm excited for this game. I'm excited to get my hands on it. I just want to play it. I really just want to play it before I really talk about how I'm feeling about it. They did a Marvel Tokon. I hope I get into that beta and I can play and really talk about that this could be a game for me. You know, playing 2xKO felt really fun, and I'm excited for that game to come out to keep playing it some more. But when it comes around to Invincible VS, I don't know. And let me know if you guys have played it at all, or what you guys are thinking. If you're thinking it's going to be something that's super enjoyable, or is going to be something that, you know, it's something that should be concerning, you know, something where it's like people aren't really going to be playing it and it might just die within the next 2 years, which I'm not hoping that this happens. I know I've been saying that about, like, I said that in the last video about 2xKO, them shutting it down. I said 4 to 5 years of 2xKO, because I'm so positive Riot is going to put a lot into that game and try and get that game to succeed, because League of Legends, you know, that's Riot's baby. They're not going to let a League of Legends property just fizzle out, even if it's a fighting game. So I'm sure that game will survive for quite a while. Invincible versus though, on the other hand, this is different. It's not a big team behind it when it comes to big monsters like Sony and Riot. Those guys have hella bread. Riot with League and the LCS's leagues, esport and things like that make a bunch of money with a bunch of sponsors. And you got Valorant and Valorant esports and stuff like that. Like Riot and Sony got money. Who is behind Invincible versus? I forget who exactly is behind it, but I don't think they got money like that. So, it is a cause for concern in my opinion, but I think the game will be okay. You guys, we're saying things like all these games do have their spots, and I do think this game will have a spot. And people like Max and people like, Sage Jam and stuff will be talking about this game. So other people, bigger eyes, not bigger eyes, but a lot of people will be seeing it and it will get out there. So I'm not too concerned about this, but I want to know where everyone else is thinking about this game. I think it looks cool. I'm excited for it. And the gameplay does look fun. The gameplay did look fun and it did look fast. Like, not fast as in the matches went by fast, but fast as in the whole time you're playing, there's a lot of actions per minute. It looks like it will be enjoyable the whole time through. Like, I won't be like, all right, it's in kind of slow. Like, this gameplay is starting to get a little boring. Like how some games can slow down a lot and feel a little bit like a drag, feel a little bit like, oh, here we go, I got to hold down back for like 20 minutes while they do their whole block string. I can't do nothing. This game doesn't look like it's going to do that. And that's my biggest concern when it comes to tag fighters. That's kind of why I kind of dropped Dragon Ball FighterZ. The combos are really long. And it was just like, damn, I got to hold down back for like a minute, And I'm not the biggest fan of holding down back forever. You already know me. I'm not shit on wake up every single time. But let me know what you guys think about Marvel, not Marvel, Invincible versus, goddamn, Marvel Tokan and 2XK will hold my brain like crazy, but Invincible versus is too. So let me know what you guys think about this game down below. Thanks for being for your boy. See ya.